Hi everyone. So my name is Oimadu Chamaka, and this is my sprint team, my Scrum group team Toro. And during these past weeks of my courses, we'll be able to work on a lot of things together. Like during the first sprint, that was when we had to create low fidelity wireframes. Then each of us had to go individually create one, and then we had to select. So these were the two that we selected at first, but finally we went ahead with this one because it just looked a bit better and a bit more organized. Now for our second sprint again, we decided to modify this one a bit just to again improve the visibility, the arrangements and all that. And then here this was where we were working on making it a high fidelity wireframe. So we had already integrated colors, text, the whole layout, frames, and how everything should look. Different members of my group worked on different pages. Some had to work on like the login screen, home page, dashboard, Kanban boards, task summary, AI suggestions, and profile. So we all did this together and then collected all our work and added it to our Figma work group. And then here, to make our work easier during this sprint 4, we decided to add WIP limits just to make it easier, and we know that this is the limits we can put in each task. So here we made bottleneck up next, in progress, on hold. For bottlenecks, we added maximum, we put a limit of max 6, and then up next a maximum of 3, in progress maximum of 3 also, and then on hold we put set it to maximum of 1. Then here was when we are already finalizing all our wireframes. So we said we were done with everything. So we said a prototype, and while working on that, decided to add new features just to make the navigations easier, just to make the flow easy and simple to understand for our users, because we know that during this project we always have to consider our end users and make sure that they can easily follow our product. Now, as a Scrum group, one thing that I think that we did well is that we had strong teamwork. So, despite challenges or despite ups and downs, we are always able to carry everybody along. Everybody was always able to fulfill each of their tasks and be able to submit it. So, we just had a very strong team bond. We were able to work well together as a team. And then one thing I recommend that we do better is to improve communications. Even though we had strong teamwork, there were times where communication within the group was inconsistent. Some team members were unresponsive for periods of time, which made it difficult to get timely feedbacks or updates. And I think the impact that this had on my group was that it led to delays in addressing design changes, and it slowed progress on some tasks as we had to wait for inputs before moving forward. And something I think we could do to like so we could have done to solve this problem is that we could include agreed upon response times, daily progress updates, and also clear channels for urgent issues. This would ensure that all members remain engaged and informed throughout the sprint. And during this sprint, one agile principle that I have learned is the principle which involves commitment, focus, openness, respect, and courage, where it says team members commit to achieving sprint goals and supporting each other. And I've learned that we need to focus on our work, remain open about progress and challenges, respect one another's capabilities, and have the courage to tackle difficult problems. These values guide behavior, decisions, and interactions within the Scrum team. When practiced, they reinforce Scrum pillars of transparency, inspection, and adaptation, fostering trust and effective collaborations. So, working on this project has been a very great experience for me. I've been able to learn a lot from this course, Agile Project Management, and I'm glad for the experience that I've had. I'm glad that I'm able to work with a wonderful team, and in general, I'm just very grateful. Thank you.